This week, I'm joined by somebody who's not just a mechanic, she's also a Taurus. Katya!
And joining me today is a queen that most certainly needs no introduction.
I'll take one.
You know her, you love her, because she smells real good.
Welcome to the Pit Stop. I'm your hostess, Raja, and today my guest is your father's favorite Russian hooker spy, Katya.
Привет!
Katya.
Thank you for having me. Ooh.
Did you get leg Botox?
I got the clear. And they didn't work, so we just needed to jolt them back into the, back into Earth.
They do look good. Can you lift it so that they can see it on this camera? I want them to see. Oh!
Do you know about that one?
I mean, I know.
Katya,
Thank you so
do
much.
you have any secret talents that no one knows about? Or do you share them?
Are you kidding me? No.
No.
I have nothing. Everything I had is out there.
Can I ask you a very intimate question?
I wish you would.
What % in drag is your lower half right now?
Живи спокойно, страна.
Ooh!
Yeah, they don't really fit, and I'm not wearing stockings or panties. Oh, yes. Oh, manic panic. Ooh.
Before we get going today, would you like to talk a little bit about your look?
Yes, I would. Thank you so much. When I select an outfit from my closet, I think of three things. Number one, who am I? Number two, where am I going? And number three, why do I want to be me in this day and age?
And you've still not come up with an answer for that.
No.
I'm sorry. I don't understand this negativity that is spouting from your hateful, judgy mouth.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
It sounds like none of you were featuring me when in fact,
yeah,
here I am.
yeah. Judges, your lack of taste is not my issue. Yeah, I mean, it was so great.
Thank you for having me. It is truly an honor.
The last episode, Manila and Monet won the lip sync, but nobody gets eliminated.
Thank God.
But RuPaul is
Who's
like,
that one?
That's right. That part.
Yes, how you doing, Gods?
I'm fierce. I'm Hunty. I'm working. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so happy to be here. with
I'm
you
happy you're
on
here.
The Pit Stop.
did you ever get a critique on Drag Race where you were like, no?
No, I usually always agree with them.
I don't like it. You're like, me neither.
Me neither. Ugh. bleh.
Just remember this is sponsored, so
Oh, right.
keep it a little more.
Okay.
Who is that?
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes you go too far. Sometimes you go too
Yeah.
far.
They're snapping a lot.
They're at the top of their game. They won't be stopped. They can't get enough.
They can't go home.
They can't go home. So we get to see the Huntys being divas and working it fiercely.
How you feel about season 14, Katya?
It is horrible. It's a dog show. It's the Westminster Kennel Club. Woof, woof. Brr, brr, brr.
And top to bottom, the thing that I noticed about a lot of the girls, they had great outfits, but the shoes.
What's
up with the shoes?
Sis?
Bad shoes.
So I don't, I love love, I love positivity, and I love light.
Drag
I
the
love
girls.
sun.
Drag the girls through the mud, honey.
How do we feel about that?
Well, I think that we need to install a cuckoo counter because I think I clocked about 47 cuckoos before the first half of the show.
Are you enjoying RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 9?
Are you kidding me? You couldn't ask me a stupider question. Absolutely.
And can I see this show in the top 2 episodes of all time? Absolutely.
Fierce? Because
Yeah.
drag has to be fierce.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
If I'm not screaming, work it, Hunty, at the TV, what are we doing?
Katya, I cannot even see you saying work and Hunty seriously.
Well, you need to get with it, sister, because I say, work it, Hunty.
I think the singularly
The
most
lowest rated pit
viewed.
stop. Oh.
It's the most viewed pit stop ever.
I think it was because of my hair, that tousled look. Remember that one?
I remember the look. I don't think it was the look. We find out the winner of the Maxi Challenge is Rita Baga. Do you agree?
I do not. I think it is a crime against fashion and humanity and the history of Canada that Anastasia did not walk away with this challenge.
That with that quilted red coat, the nerve. Do you think it's because she went first?
I don't know what was going on, but it was riggery, trickery, foolery.
Trees made a choice.
Those
The
boots.
black hooker boots.
Yeah, they're horrible.
The ones that they yelled at her on season 4 for?
Yeah, they're horrible. I'd rather her come out there barefoot.
Are you willing to lose friends on Drag Race?
Mama, I don't go into Drag Race with friends. How am I gonna lose them? None of those rotted monsters are my friends. I don't know what is going on with this season. The straight one, is she gone?
She's
gone. Okay,
Yeah.
God bless her.
Go ahead and talk about the first challenge today. It was a cheer challenge. Now, I know you.
I would have killed this goddamn thing if I had walked out and saw a giant Olympic-size tumbling spring floor.
Yeah.
I would have just pissed and myself, put on my leotard, and just like bam, 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 stuck the landing.
Okay, our final
illustrious
contestants,
four. Yeah.
Candy Moose, Got Meek, Rose, and Simone.
Yeah. Now, and before the viewers at home come for my wig, it's M-O-U-S-S-E. Let's not get it twisted. I'm not
Candy.
calling her a mousse. It's chocolate mousse.
It still boggles my mind. And listen, I know I went home on a design challenge, yada, yada, yada. But if you cannot sew, the absolute nerve of you to get on that show.
Especially in Canada where everybody makes all their own clothes. Hello.
If I know one thing about Canada is that everybody makes their own clothes.
Yeah, Madonna.
Madonna. And you know she got fired from Dunkin' Donuts. In the 80s, at some point, someone walked into a Dunkin' Donuts in New York City and was like, hey, yo, can I get a sausage egg? Madonna! Give me a f***ing coffee, bitch.
But she wasn't famous back then.
Your name is Madonna?
Who's in the back? Jesus? Yeah. You're ugly. You're fat. Nobody likes you. You know, stuff like that. You just keep it zippy and peppy. These girls had like paragraph-long setups for their jokes. They're just like,
I have lost, I think, the most lip syncs out of any Drag Race alumna.
We've lost 8 combined.
Lemon, of course, the trained dancer, the mayor of New York City. She
Husband's just here to have a good time,
Yeah.
but not at the expense of comfort or like spending any money.
Yeah. You know, she's gonna do it on her own terms, and she's gonna do it at her own pace.
mind games sounds dramatic, like activities.
Mind activities.
Just like activities.
a
We're playing an
small amount of gaslighting.
Like, oh, we don't need to get specific.
Read you wrote you. Are you surprised that it's still so iconic?
No. No, I'm not. We worked so hard on that. We worked I've never worked on anything harder than that. It was hard, it was painful, it was like hot, it was laborious, but it was so fierce. Diva.
Would have been so much fun. And those girls with those tired ass cartwheels, not an athletic bunch.
Who even does cartwheels anymore? It's not even the 80s.
Steal peak wealth. Merrill Lynch. Bank of America.
Avengers
Wells Fargo,
Endgame.
Avengers Endgame. James Cameron. The Titanic.
Transformers.
The Fast and the Furious franchise.
The Lake House.
Lady by the Water.
What dreams may come.
M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong.
you kind of only settle on whose personality do I like around episode 3 or 4. Oh, am I boring you?
For the talent show, anyone could win.
Anybody could win. This is must-see TV.
And it's anyone's game.
And the stakes have never been higher. Ooh. It is a wild ride on this show. It really is a nail biter.
A roller coaster with twists. It is a
chewed nails on the floor.
Literally.
Everywhere.
Jasmine and George's singing abilities.
Let's look at Gottmik first.
Okay, so, I mean, she is the moment. She is an icon.
Now, come on now.
Yeah,
You gagged for the Hellraiser.
I gagged, and you heard me screaming out loud. I was like, "That's the best! That's the best!" What I meant was, that was the best. This is the best look I've ever seen on Drag Race.
Yeah.
Which means they had to learn 4 songs.
Yeah.
How long would it take you to learn 4 new lip sync songs?
6 to 8 months. Yeah, 6 to 8 months.
Oh, there's fun. They're not coming in trying to sell a T-shirt. You know, they're just like, it was a soundbite, but I love it when Alona was like, I'm a Loona, and I'm a bitch.
Probably would have started crying.
But when people hurt my feelings, I tend to become more powerful.
And get a huge boner.
Yeah.
What do you think about this moment?
I think it is wretched and rotten. And listen, if you can't dish it, then shut the up, bitch.
Yeah.
You don't like that?
Yeah.
Get the out of my bathroom, or whatever the expression goes. Like, it's always the people that are like, I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
I don't do drama. I don't do games. Mama, they're playing games all day long, and they're dishing out drama.
Yeah.
Wheel of Fortune was always like the stupid person's Jeopardy.
So what you're saying is you hate Jeopardy?
No,
wow.
I love Jeopardy, but
so you hate Price is Right?
No.
Whoa. Bob Barker.
Price is Right is the low fun. Jeopardy's the high fun, and then the Wheel of Fortune was kind of in the middle.
Every time I look at her, I'm like, God, she's so sexy. But you just see somebody going, But that look for me wasn't super successful. Also, this is really dumb, but it's bad luck to wear peacock feathers on stage. The Some drug addict says it's bad luck to wear.
So that's where your life went wrong?
You don't want to be
Remember
doing
when I
it.
lip synced on season 7? What did you think of me? I mean, weren't you just taken?
I saw what a threat to entertainment.
What was your favorite challenge to do in your 2 seasons of Drag Race? Shakespeare?
Shakespeare, hands down. The accolades we received, I mean, I had never been told by someone like RuPaul to say to me and my teammates that that we went in, we did what we were meant to do. And not only that, we defied expectations and even provided some insight and more depth to a subject that is already legendary. and
Exactly.
deep, like Shakespeare, yeah.
The reds.
Oh, the no earrings.
No earrings. Oh my, I hate a queen in drag with no earrings. It drives me insane. I want to get up. I'm
well,
so
but you know what though? They had hairdos, updos that were away from the ears, literally showcase spotlight.
Yeah.
Earlobe. All I saw was empty field, dead bodies. All I see is these empty earlobes.
Yeah.
And I want my money back.
Up next, Rose.
Rose. It's incredible. What I'm going to ding her, I'm gonna give a big, big ding on the makeup. It was, I haven't met you, Rose, it was really bad.
But what about the utterly fabulous?
No.
Those girls could not take that cow.
I
That
couldn't
fucking
take it
fat
either.
cow.
I couldn't take it either.
I don't love the.
I hate everything about it.
Yeah.
All the different parts don't come together.
Like, kind of like the gloves. She's doing this like Cardi B money glove thing, which is also reminiscent of what Cardi B wore to the Met Gala for the Gilded Glamour.
Are those watches?
They're watches.
Which has to do with what?
Gold.
Just gold watches.
Gold toothberry, gold, yeah.
Okay. I mean, go hard and go ugly, and then you won't have to, you don't have to worry about other people biting your style.
The contrast, because you have the inclusive, positive, upbeat, and sunshiny kind of Nina West thing, which is great. And then you have the fest from Roxy, you know, the real circle.
I don't think Vanna White's ever exposed
her entire leg, thigh, and ass.
Yeah. All red nails look.
Mary Dugan. Mary Dugan.
She was going for more like a superhero aesthetic, and this is very different for Deja. Deja has oftentimes done.
Usually wears nice stuff.
Like, I think this is different for her, so it sticks out for that reason for me. Because
How
it's
diplomatic of you.
As big girls, it adds so much drama and weight, literally.
Yeah.
You hear the whole arena just boom.
Of episode 6, who's your winner?
Tammy Brown, who's your winner?
Olympia Dukakis.
Last girl to walk in had a poem, and that was.
Anytime there's a poem.
Don't rhyme. Although, wait, I have to call myself out because both times I walked in, I like up my line. So, and the second time I walked in, I said something grammatically totally wrong in Russian. So,
It was like when Miss Fame's, you could see Miss Fame's face tape.
The face tapes, clocked.
Jesus. The staff who worked there were like, you might want to fix that face tape before you go on the runway.
Ooh, ooh. Bob the Drag Queen Elizabeth.
I think it's too easy though.
Drag me.
No, because like you have a purse.
Well, she also has the drip on her head and she's bald. This is a reference to when I did my neon look, I was bald and I had paint dripping down my head.
Yeah, I got the reference. Listen, the mug is beautiful.
Yeah.
Which is a bit confusing. Why would you go down the runway with that gorgeous mug of hair and then wearing that piece of outfit? Yeah. But I guess that's the mystery of life.
You know what? Life is about not having all the answers. The mysteries of life make it better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
As someone who has had their mother featured on Drag Race, what is that experience like sharing Drag Race with your mom?
Personally, I hate it. Get that bitch out of the way. I'm here for the camera time, not her. Get your flop ass out of the spotlight. It's my turn.
It's my
bitch.
turn.
Yeah.
we gotta talk about lemon. We gotta talk about the lemon in the room.
We gotta address the lemon in the room.
Miss New York City. Do you have any idea how tired I am of hearing about New York City on Drag Race? Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea?
Okay. Now let's get into the good stuff.
The way I flip-flop on this,
Mary.
I hated the dog. 3 seconds later, I was like, I don't want to live in a world where this dog doesn't exist.
This woman is so f***ing talented. When
Yeah.
she came out, her look for her talent, ooh, this was the ultimate vindication.
So
redemption.
good.
It is so camp.
She was like, I'm wearing this hair, no one can tell it's a wig. I'm like, baby.
Yeah. Not only do we know that that's a wig, we know exactly where the wig starts.
Exactly.
And whatever else is up there start.
And we know it's a wig that we don't want.
I like that it's puzzling.
Why is your hair red?
Question?
None of this makes sense.
It's a puzzle.
It's Some of those puzzles no one can answer.
Yeah,
we need Monet, the woman in STEM, to answer this one.
Yeah.
He mentions Rosé is recovering from an injury. Do you think that affected her lip sync later on?
I rolled my eyes so hard they almost popped out of this head I have on my shoulders.
Tamisha Iman is doing backflips
With a
in
colostomy
bag.
And keeping it to herself, being very discreet.
Yeah.
Diana discreet. Mary, I don't care. If it's an impacted fracture and the bone's coming out of your shin, then we can have a discussion. Otherwise, keep that sprain angle to yourself. That's why God created Percocet and Percodan.
I mean, she's young, so I'll say that. That's what I love about being older. I say, well, she's young.
Well, she's young.
But you can't say I've conquered New York City at 21 or 2 when we don't know who you are.
Gag that her heart was on the right. I'm like, girl, is it what are you? A new species?
Somehow heartbreak feels good in a place like this.
And she's like lifting and she's like, drag is for everyone or else, and everyone will do drag. RuPaul Abdul-Jabbar.
It's like
before and after. Before again.
Bum, bum, bum.
RuPaul Abdul-Jabbar.
That's perfect. I don't like this because I don't like the way it looks, period.
Then the top 4 perform a Bette Midler tribute to the song Friends. What do you think of that? We haven't ever gotten a performance out of Drag at a finale before.
I think there's a reason for that, which I'll leave to the viewers to wonder.
All right, what's the tea? Do you like Boa's look?
Like is not a word that I would use to describe this.
I like the hair. I like the makeup.
Okay.
And when she tells her joke, it's very much like, get it? Do you?
Yeah.
Do you guys? But you know.
Well, guess what? You have to lose big before you win big. What's she doing right now? She's losing big. Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. You're on tour right now with Trixie Mattel.
That's true. That's true.
Where can they get tickets?
I have no idea. Jasmine is chewing up the scenery.
She is
like,
back there.
Sobbing, retching. She's like, I mean, she's like unraveling. Completely unraveling. Try. It was so fierce. She was like,
I was
ugly
like, Mama,
crying.
this is acting.
Yeah. I mean, like,
she's acting.
She's so committed.
You were the first one to get
$5,000 in American cash. I mean, I was very appreciative because, and I recall vividly the salty expression on Ben de la Crème's face.
She still talks about it.
I know she does. Of course she does. And when they were like, you won $5,000, and I was like, that's right, I did. I mean, it was hysterical.
Okay. So if I was Melissa and I wanted to be seductive, would I just be meductive?
Meductive.
That's fun.
That's a good name.
No.
Meductive.
What is going on with these names? It's so crazy. I mean,
says Katya
that last part is optional.
A thingy, in the sense that it's there to cover that piece of shit blue.
Oh my God, this dress.
Also, I was like, is that lycra not even hemp? It was not evident by any of the clips or the footage that this was a well-constructed, gag-worthy outfit. I just don't understand. Polished is what they kept saying.
Alyssa Edward.
Scissorhands.
There it is. Yeah.
Girl.
Pull the ripcord on this sideburn and get my 4 al dente strands of fettuccine to helicopter around this
3 pieces
wig.
of gold yarn are gonna shoot out.
Said, I made a goddamn caftan with trim. That's
We saw
it.
what you did.
But I'm just reacting to the judge's reaction, which I don't understand.
And here's the thing, as a person I was beaten in a lip sync by a bitch with a flag, you gotta pull it out of your wig.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I haven't.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Trixie, I just have to say thank you so much for having me.
Shut up! Join us next week on The Pit Stop. Bye.
Katya, thank you so much for joining us this week. You are constant LOLs, and I'm so glad that you came in and joined me today in this dialogue. It's been really wonderful to have you here.
Raja, whether it's a monologue, a dialogue, it's always a pleasure, a privilege, an honor, a treat, and a delicate treasure.
Spasiba.
Пожалуйста.
I knew that.
Well, Katya, thank you so much for joining me. I'm really happy to have you to kick off the season.
You know what's so interesting? I had the most pleasant experience talking with you today.
I'm really happy to be here, and I just want to say God bless you.
It's fun to see a veteran in drag look at like what the younger kids are doing, you know?
Yeah. I love to stay relevant. Yeah.
You fucking get no, girl. Did you watch season 1?
Yeah.
That was 17 years ago. You old bitch.
Fucking Christ! I thought you meant All Stars 17. That's what I was confused about. I was like, how do we go from 9 to 17? Thank you so much, and don't forget to vote.